Hello and welcome to a new episode from the Lake Laogai server. I am here in the newly constructed shopping district. A few days ago, the guys, the noobs and Sensational Gaming and T-Croc17, they met and joined together to make this fantastic build. I joined in for like an hour or so to help them a bit. We put up these boardwalks, and this is actually where land was before. So this was connected, and we wanted it to become more like islands that are connected by bridges, like a haven shopping district. And you can see some shops already plopped up, and also you hear this clicking noise. That was an idea by the noobs to put these pressure plates onto the boardwalk, kind of resembling old wood that creaks, which is really great. And over here is my future shop. At least I think I will put it here while I helped the guys, and I simply put this facade up, just the front of the building, to give a little view of how this might look at some point, with kind of the boardwalk with a shopping or thriving haven district behind it. Yeah, I kind of like the roof. It was just I didn't really think about how it looked. I just put up some stairs and it doesn't look too bad. So yeah, we also divided up the bridges. So the noobs made his kinda useless bridge, because I mean, come on. It's a drawbridge. It's kind of funny, but also quite useless. And I think Sin has the bridge. Yeah, of course, Sin chose the bridge where he put his shop on, and I chose this bridge here. So that's something for another episode. Paras Bridge. So yeah, at some point we will have to build a bridge at some point soon. But now let me show what I want to do this episode. Number 1 secured, and number 2 secured, and number 3, and the next one. I forgot which number. 3 maybe? Number 4. Look at this beautiful site. We have here 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 cave spider spawners that are all active at the same time when I stand in this rough area. This is really cool. I found this in a creative version of this world. So we have a world save that Winter gave us, and I just flew around in spectator mode, and I saw that there are many mine shafts around in this area, and I have thought, well, just let's take a closer look. Maybe I can find a double spawner or a triple spawner. And then I found this, and yeah, I made sure in creative that the spawners are all active at the same time. And yeah, I want to make this an AFKable mine, not AFKable mineshaft, an AFKable string farm. So we have to dig this out quite a bit. I think we are here on level 30. This is the lowest with level 40. And I don't exactly know, but I think they have to fall something like 20 blocks. And yeah, so we will dig this area out to level 15 just to be sure, and then we will build some pickup system. I will make it that way that the spawners are all at least 5 blocks away from the walls, so the spiders will definitely not climb up or hang onto the wall. I don't know if they could when they are spawned and are falling, but I don't want to risk it. So yeah, we will have 5 blocks in that direction and 5 blocks from that spawner in that direction, and the same for the outermost from on the left and the right side. So I will bring my beacon over here, fire that up, and start digging out this area. Alright, so I leveled this area now down quite a bit, and I want to put in the AFK platform. So let's see, I know the area we can AFK in isn't that small actually. Oh, and you can see I get some spawns from these spawners occasionally. I don't actually know why, but yeah, happens. So you can see we have in this position all on, all active in this block here, and yeah, that's it. Yeah, this block actually not, and that is okay. Alright. So this block not, but in this area all are active. And let's see this direction. Huh. So you can see it's actually quite a large area, but I think a 3x3 is sufficient for us. Yes. And in this direction we can stand here. Can we also stand here? No. Okay, one block more. And to have it visualized a little bit better, I've put this down in blue glass. And the rest will be in clear glass. And I use glass because I want to actually see these spiders fall to their death. These spiders are really annoying. I don't like them. I want to see them dead. Alright. Yes. Now I think I will move this ladder a bit over here. And yes. But first I will go to the ender and repair my pickaxe. So I'm finally finished, and what a beautiful sight it is to see these spiders fall to their death. Yes. So this room is now dug out down to Y level 15, and it's working like a charm. I connected it up to the nether, so I don't have to run through the desert all the time. And while I was on here digging, Wintergrave, the host of the server, he implemented command blocks so our head drops once we die. So not only when we get killed via PvP, but when we die naturally or by a mob, our head drops. So this means when you are killed by a mob and this mob picks up your head, there is a mob with your head on his head running around. So yeah. But I of course don't want to run up and down all the time to collect the drops from the spiders, which is very much. I want to implement a pickup system with a hopper minecarts, and for this I will put down for now a chest here, and into this chest there will run a hopper chain. For now, oh, now we can see, does this work? Yes. So into this chest are running hoppers, and every third row another hopper is pointing into this hopper chain. And from this second hopper there will be a comparator reading if items are flowing through. So when I throw something in here, this should have blinked, but it didn't. Well, trust me, it works. So this comparator reads from that hopper and gives a signal into that block, which will then deactivate this torch, and I think I need now a block on top of here and a repeater pointing or in this direction, and and shift click, and then this will then power or depower a powered rail when there are flowing items through this hopper. So you can see here, as long as there are items, flowing through this hopper into this chest. This comparator is on, and the powered rails are deactivated. And I want to have hopper minecarts running or driving around here. One hopper minecart for 3 rows, and that should be enough to get at least most of the drops. So let me implement that, and I'll bring you right back. Alright, I've put down all the rails, and all of this took much longer than I care to admit, because the system I showed you before actually didn't work. Maybe some of you already throw your hands over your head together while I was talking and describing my mechanism here. But I had to learn the hard way. I've put down all the hoppers, and then I started my first minecart track, and I noticed, this minecart, it doesn't even stop when it's on this unloading station. So it took me a while to figure out why, and the reason was that I had 2 hoppers above each other, and the comparator was reading from the first one, from the topmost hopper, and the items were flowing too fast through this hopper to give enough signal strength, I think, to activate this comparator. And I've changed this system now up, so the activator or deactivating mechanism, let's say, welcome back to T-Croc. Yeah, this part here is basically the same, but I switched, or I put a buffer chest in between these hoppers, and now this seems to work. Oh, and T-Croc's PC is also working. That is very nice. So what is left to do for today? I want to put down a layer of glass, because otherwise the falling mobs would stop the minecarts. And we have to put in the minecarts themselves, the hopper minecarts. So I already started smelting up glass up top in my workshop, and I'll bring you back once I am finished. Finally. The glass is down, minecarts are rolling, and they are stopping when they are supposed to, and they are starting again. So good. This took really much longer than I expected, but it was worth it, I think. Let's take a look what we could yield from me standing here for maybe 5 minutes or so. And yes, then of course there's still stuff to do here. The items, I don't always want to go down here. Check this chest. Check this chest. Come on now. 3 stacks out of 5 minutes standing there. Oh my god. That is so ridiculous. Oh man. 53 pieces of wool. Yes, as I said, I don't always want to go down here to collect the string from this chest. I want to make an item elevator, so the string is delivered up to our little workshop, and yeah, that's the one thing. And I also want to design this a little bit. At the moment, this is all just, yeah, the walls are very ugly cobblestone and stone, and yeah, I want to make this maybe all black, and down in the ground with stained glass, the face of a spider or something like that. That would look really cool. Yeah, and with the wool, you may ask, why paragraph? Why are you making such a hustle around this farm? Why do you build such a big farm? Well, for one, it's a big farm. That should be answer the question. But I also want to sell this wool. I showed you in the beginning of this video the new shopping district, and my first shop will be a wool shop. Yes. But it is late for me now. It is 2 a.m. Oh my. I have to go to bed now. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like rating if you did, and leave a comment. I always like reading the comments, and I hope you will be here for the next episode. And I think the next episode will be a little bit of prank time, but I don't want to tell you more right now. So see you in the next episode. Bye.